There is only one brand that will let you love taking photos with your smartphone, and that is Huawei. At syempre meron siyang bagong phone dito, si Huawei Pura 70 Pro. Not Pura, Pura. Pero yung the name change suggests that there is a big leap in terms of technology. Pati yung camera, forward symbol yung design. Pero ano ba yung nag-forward sa kanya? Well, yung processor ay ibang-iba na. Hindi na siya Snapdragon. Kirin 9010 processor na po siya. It's got a much more improved display. Quad curved display. Almost 3K resolution. An all-new design. Much more improved charging, 100 watts wired charging at 80 watts wireless charging, at meron pa siyang 5050 mAh of battery. Pero talaga, ito yung tumalo kay Samsung S24 at kay iPhone 15 Pro Max. The only reason why I stick with Huawei is the Xmage AI camera. Ito yung camera system or camera algorithm that makes it stand above the rest. And it has been retained for the Huawei Pura 70 Pro, pero mas improved na siya ngayon. Pero ang tanong, mas improved na ba siya sa Google? Well, actually ito na. In fact, nasa Huawei App Gallery na po si Google Apps. You can directly download from here. Search mo lang. Ayun na, Google, install. YouTube, ayun na. May Bigo Live pa. Kailangan natin yan. And guys, may Viva Max na rin siya. Let us find out. Tapos si Vince and you're watching Unbox Diaries. Woohoo! Okay, so ibabalik ko muna sa box para unboxing talaga. Huawei Pura 70 Pro. By the way, meron siyang tatlong variants. May Huawei Pura 70, Pura 70 Pro, Huawei Pura 70 Ultra. Guys, meron siyang Huawei App Gallery. Okay, ano kaya yung tsura ng phone? Ito na kanyang box. SIM ejector pin. May hard case sa loob na walang side. USB Type-C cable. At meron siya 100 watts charger na kasama sa box. Tapos guys, hindi lang isa yung kanyang port, but two! Isang USB Type-C at isang USB Type-A. Okay, so ito na yung phone. Non-challenge reaction. Pag-go eh. Wow! Okay. Ito naman yung tsura ng kanyang likod kapag may casing. Extra protection lang. It doesn't level up the back to the camera part. So, yes, may umbok pa rin siya kahit may case sa likod. The first impressions, ito po yung kanyang itsura. Hindi na Rococo Pearl, wala siyang ganon. But this one, I think, is much more universal. That is why they went for this. Meron siya color black, no? And this one is the color white. The back is simple. Minimalistic yung design. Wala masyadong arte. Completely white, matte finish. And this is glass. Not sure kung anong material to. Pero ayun, ang ganda ng kanyang build quality. Once you get a hold of it, talagang alam mong isang flagship device siya. Medyo makapal talaga siya, guys. This one is a very chunky device. Pero yung kanyang frame ay made out of metal. Very solid. And paano ko nalaman metal? Kasi meron siyang antenna bands dyan. And actually, very hefty. Mabigat talaga siya. Now, they totally revamped the whole look of the camera module. Hindi na po siya ganito, katulad ni P60 Pro, but an arrow-like shape. Just like that. For some play button, for some hidden Mickey. So baby, let's just turn down the lights. Minsan Tom Rodriguez. Pero sabi ni Huawei, forward symbol na po to, indicating fast forwarding the technology. We are getting here 1, 2, 3. Pero hindi na straight siya, guys. Hindi na siya straight ng ganito, but triangle na yung shape na ginagawa niya. And we're getting here that fantastic Xmage. Parang sarap bakit na kanyang logo dito sa likod. Also, ang laki ng umbok sa likod. That is some thick camera module. So massive. Actually, it's encompassing the whole back. Oh, upper back lang. And kapag nag-games ka, yun, tumatama. Hindi tulad dito. Well, hindi naman talaga siya pang gaming daw. For me, it's a totally different spin from the usual camera-looking phones na may bilog na lens. Ito, breath of fresh air. Parang wala pa ako nakita ganito Si Huawei lang. And feeling ko maraming kagaya dito. Now, first ko napansin dito, talaga, kung nakita ko siya is, pretty much everything about the phone is curvy. Curve sa likod, curve sa sides, even the display is, kahit saang angle, curved. Kung si P60 Pro, yung kanyang sides lang yung curved. And sa tainga niya rin niya. Ito guys, ultimo yung kanyang taas dito, curve. Baba, curved. And even the cameras are all curvy. Bilog-bilog. Even the punch hole is circle. Pero joking aside, no, yung kanyang bezels, yung main star of the show sa kanyang display. Dahil po lahat ng angle niya ay curved. Ang taas ng screen to body ratio niya dito. Like, look at this. Watching content on this thing is just so immersive. Para akala mo talaga lumulutang yung content sa kamay mo. And of course, syempre, that's right, the Kunlun glass is back. Much better, much harder. 20 times more resistant daw siya. 20 times more durable than the previous version. Okay, so ito na. 1, 2...
Oh no. Ay!
Okay pa siya.
Ay!
That's how you do the drop test. Yun talaga yun. Kasi yung iba, masyadong mababa eh. Gusto ko mataas para mas convincing. Hindi mo naman pwede sabihin na 20 times tapos, di ba, ganun lang yung testing. Kailangan talaga extreme. As you can see, it's still in one piece. Isang palakpakan kay Huawei Pura 70 Pro.
Bibigyan kita ng isang PlayStation pa!
Pero I love the ergonomic shape of the phone. Dahil curvy siya, perfect for our hands. Yung kasi guys is boxy yung design. No? Medyo squarish, edgy, boxy. Hindi ka na komportable sa kamay. Pero to guys, it feels right at home. Mapa portrait at mapa landscape. Nasa buttons and ports niya. Power button sa right side, volume rocker sa taas niya. May microphone dito, may sensor pa dito sa taas. Uy, nasaan yung kanyang speaker sa taas? Nasa earpiece banda. Sa ilalim is yung isang down-firing speaker, USB Type-C port, microphone, and the dual SIM tray right here. Now before I go to the display and the games, guys, yung camera talaga yung main reason kung ba't mo siya bibilhin in the first place. That is the only reason why I switched to the P60 Pro. Kasi kung gaming talaga, marami ibang mas maganda. Kung performance or features, baka meron pang mas okay dyan. Pero guys, camera, here it is. Now just like the camera module design, the camera specs is also a beast. Unang-una, 50 megapixel ultra lighting camera. Variable aperture po to ha. It's also got the lowest aperture on a smartphone, f1.4, and can go up to f4.0. Meron pa siyang ultra-wide 12.5 megapixels. And of course, this massive periscope camera is 48 megapixels. That is the ultra lighting macro telephoto camera. Also the largest aperture in a telephoto, f2.1 po yan. Just not sure if f2.1 siya consistently across the board. At syempre, hindi pwedeng kalimutan si X-Mage camera. That is the algorithm that puts it all together. Well, actually, it's a combination of hardware and software itong si X-Mage camera. X-Mage din yung kanyang mga camera lens. And yes, you've guessed it, AI post-processing. Andito na po yun. Kapag nagpicture ka, napapansin namin, after ng photo, a few seconds, nag-upscale siya ng konti. Parang may ina-add pa siya na extra boosting. Parang mas sharp siya. Pero kasi napansin ko kapag maganda yung ilaw, maganda yung composition and angle, wala masyadong processing na nangyayari. Or masyadong lang mabilis siya nag-process. Ayun. Pero kapag medyo low light and masyadong soft yung image, dun talaga kitang-kita mo na may upscaling na nangyayari. Oh, by the way, parang ang bilis masyadong mag-switch ng mga dito, tabs. Nagulat ako. Almost instant yung kanyang pag-load dito sa mga modes. Oh, by the way, did you see that new feature here, snapshot? Ito yung nakikita ko lagi sa kanilang marketing. I have seen this in many viral videos sa TikTok. There is a reason kung bakit ultra lighting camera po siya. Kung napanood nyo yung mga viral videos na yon, showcase nila kung gaano kabilis kumuha ng picture yung Huawei Pura 70 Pro and Ultra sa mga fast-moving objects. And it's able to consistently get those sharp image without blurring. Yung mga spinners, mga racing cars na dumadaan ng mabilis, kitang-kita pa rin yung mga logo daw after taking the picture of the car. Pero syempre, totoo ba yun? Ito na. Let's try it out. Ito naman, mabilis na kotse. Meron ako ipapakita sa inyo. Sobrang bilis ito pero kayang kunin pa rin ng camera ni Pura 70 Pro. Versus S24 Ultra ni Samsung. Let's go. So naka-snapshot pa rin tayo dito. GAC po yung kotse GAC. Ba't ang bright ng Huawei? Samsung ang labo. Naka-max na to ha. Naka-max na yan guys. Ang bilis, grabe. Yan guys, oh, ito na. Ganyan po kaklaro. Sheesh! That is the Huawei difference. Wow. Akala mo hindi gumagalaw, man. Look at that. By the way, don't do this at home. Professional po yung driver natin. That is the Huawei difference. Grabe, ang tindi nung snapshot. Sige nga, bro. Yung kamay mo. Okay. You know, magic. So, paano niya nagagawa to? Well, sabi ni Huawei, meron siyang tatlong ginagawa. Unang-una, speedy yung kanyang camera. Number 2, yung kanyang light intake ay incredible. Number 3, advanced AI processing. Napansin nyo ba na hindi siya immediate after mong kunin? Pagpunta mo sa gallery, medyo blurry pa siya. Pero after some time, nagiging malinaw na siya. So, ito na, may sample tayo dito ng spin wheel. Natin nyo ba yun? We will try to take a photo using the snapshot. Tapos, titignan natin kung klaro pa rin siya kahit umiikot na mabilis. Game K. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, malabo. And oh! Klaro. Tatlo pa. The third. Game, mas mabilis ha. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Malabo. Nag-correct siya. Wow. Tingnan natin kung gaano kaklaro Zoom in. Wow! Laki ng bibig. Pati yung kulangot guys, kita. Oh my God.
Klaro talaga.
Klaro yun. Klaro dito. Klaro dyan. Klaro din doon. Pati
Klaro.
yung white Ano yung white na yan? Pati ito, klaro sa taas.
Hindi, wow.
Okay, S24 Ultra versus Pura 70 Pro. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. iPhone 15 Pro Max versus Pura 70 Pro. Here we go! Ayan po yung difference guys. As you can see, matindi talaga kay Pura 70 Pro. Labo sa iPhone, no?
Kapal ng mukha mo!
Akala nyo ba isang photo lang yung kinuha dun sa instant na yun? Actually, sobrang daming photo po yung kinuha during that time. And what the AI did was actually take the best photos during that time, combined it. Pinili niya lang yung pinakamalinaw among those, and that is your final image. Yun lang, I'm not sure if it's using generative AI. Something na wala dyan ay nilalagay niya. Yun ang di ko sure. Pero most ng mga cameras ngayon, lalo na si Apple, meron daw siyang ginagawang something na ganun. Kasi sometimes talaga, hindi talaga kaya ng camera. Kailangan mo na ng computer to do the work for you. Oh, by the way, another new feature on the Pura 70 Pro is that microscopic tele-macro camera. It's like having a pocketable microscope. And these are the shots that you can get with this kind of feature. Up to 35 times macro zoom po to. And up to 5 centimeters close po ang pwede nyo gawin dito. With this, you're gonna be able to take some otherworldly looking images. For example, yung mga texture ng cloth, ng skin, mga insects. Masarap mag-picture ng mga insects dito. Actually, it's a totally different kind of photography. And I'm just glad na marami siyang available na options na ganito for all you photographers out there. May mga pang portrait, wildlife, meron din siyang for macro. By the way, wildlife, guys, this is now much better for wildlife photography kasi nga, mas stable po yung kanyang 10 times zoom this time around. I mean, just look at that. Kahit umaalog yung kamay ko, ang stable pa rin nung camera niya. Digital zoom up to 100 times. Kahit yung kanyang 100 times zoom is very stable as well. Yun nga lang, hindi ganun ka-usable. Aminin nyo na 100 times zoom. Kailangan talaga ng AI nito. And the AI can only do so much sa soft image ng digital zoom. Feeling ko generative AI na talaga ang magdo-do wonders with this one. Pero yun, ang nahirapan talaga sa P60 Pro is kapag nag-zoom ka sa low light, medyo nahirapan siya. But this one, much better na po yung kanyang 10 times zoom sa low light. So kapag nasa labas ka or nasa concert ka, kung yung iba, nanghihiram ng mga Samsung devices para sa concert, bro, you have to get a Huawei now because this is much more superior. Kung gusto mong makita yung details ng mukha ng idol mo, phone for rent, no? Yun siguro yung plano niya, no? Huawei. Kaya lang guys, wala kaming photo ng concert. Hindi pa kami nagka-concert in the past few months. Pero yun, ito na yung comparison ng S24 Ultra and the Huawei Pura 70 Pro. So una-una, itong photo na to from BGC sa bridge nung Uptown Mall. Ito lagi yung favorite shot ko dito sa BGC. Kasi kitang-kita lahat Over the horizon, you will see a building, a bunch of buildings, and of course, yung sunset. Ang mahirap talaga dito is yung kanyang lighting situation. Kasi nga, at some parts, medyo may madilim na part, at meron sobrang bright na part din. Dito mo talaga makikita yung kanyang dynamic range capabilities. And if we zoom in, as you can see, grabe yung details pa rin kay Huawei Pura 70 Pro. Kay Samsung guys, ang labo na. Blurry na siya dito. And even yung clouds kita pa rin sa Pura 70 Pro. Parang blotch na lang of white light dito sa Samsung S24 Ultra. Halos wala na makita dito sa kanyang sky part. Pero so much has been revealed dito sa Pura 70 Pro. That is what this thing is. No? It's revealing so much. Another is si Julie na sa tapat ng mall. Ito ultra wide to. So we zoomed in a little bit. Kay Samsung muna, and ayun, medyo blurry na, no? Also, low light na to. Pero guys, kay Pura 70 Pro, I can't believe it, sobrang klaro pa rin niya! What is this? And umakyat kami dito sa taas, dito sa part na to, klaro pa rin kahit yung mga tao dun sa taas na nakatingin. Parang pinapakita ni Pura 70 Pro na it is leaps ahead of the competition. Seriously guys, no? With this amount of detail being retained, even at these challenging lighting situations, ang lakas pa rin ni Pura 70 Pro. So the camera is actually good, but what about the video? Ito na, kinompare ko na kay P60 Pro and so unang napansin is mas stable agad itong si Pura 70 Pro. This is 4K 60 frames per second recording. Si P60 Pro ay medyo nag-drop yung frames. I'm not sure why. Pero ito guys, sobrang consistent na po ng kanyang video camera. Ito yung something na malaking weakness ni P60 Pro. Maybe that's why hindi siya nag-number 1 sa DxOMark kasi nga it's both kasi yung sa camera, it's photo and video. Pero to guys, I'm very confident na ang lakas ng kanyang camera, and I think malaking factor yung kanyang processor sa pag-process ng high resolution video dito. Maybe this is all thanks to that Kirin 9010 processor na bago. And it's even got EIS now sa video, pero 1080p 60 frames per second lang. And look at this, ito yung pinaka na-appreciate ko sa kanyang video. Kapag nag-zoom in ka na, klarong-klaro pa rin siya. Look at the P60 Pro, parang ang dark, crushed yung blacks. Tapos sa Pura 70 Pro, kitang-kita mo yung mukha ng singer. Tamang-tama for concert. Pang-rent na ba to? I-rent na to. Pa-rent mo na sa kaibigan mo. Bro, 10k lang bro, pahiram ko sa'yo. Para kay Bruno Mars. Taylor Swift ba? Ay, 30k na yun. Taylor Swift yun eh. Mas mahal pa yung camera kaysa ticket. Pero concert lang naman daw ni Wamos. Tama-tama, wildlife! Kung kuha ng lamok pala.
May macro.
Now, just like the P60 Pro, the Pro mode is stacked on this camera. It's got all sorts of settings that will make your creativity much more flexible. Meron din siyang RAW mode, kaya walang histogram. Pero ayun, ang dami niya masyado ditong modes na available. It's even got that aperture mode with the virtual and physical aperture available. That's right, si Huawei pinauna dyan sa variable aperture na physical. At ito pa yung sample ng virtual and physical aperture. Yung virtual is parang sobra-sobra yung pagka-dreamy ng bokeh niya. Ito naman mas natural itong physical aperture. Ayun. Now the selfie is much more improved as well. Oh, by the way, it also has that ultra-wide angle view, 0.8, at meron pa siyang mas wide, which will reveal more of your body when taking selfies. Ayun, no? Kung kanina ganito lang. Ngayon, eto na, half body na ang kaya mong picturean by yourself. Pag may kasama ka, di ba? So parang naka-ultra-wide ka sa harapan. Parang iPhone, instead na nakaganto ka, nakaganto ka na lang. Kitang-kita pa sarili mo. But, hindi po ganun ka-expert si Huawei in terms of selfie. Kaya nga wala siyang watermark dito eh. Pero yun na, I really appreciate the accuracy na nakuha ng color. Mapa rear camera or selfie cameraman. Kasi si iPhone, kapag ka dito sa studio ko, ang bluish tingnan na skin ko. Ito yung tamang color ko. And ang tamang kulay ng shirt ko, black talaga. Iba, bluish. Nagiging blue. And ito talaga yung tamang color nung background ko. Oh, by the way, marami din siyang filters dito na available. Click mo yung Xmage. Merong original, may vivid. Kung gusto mo mas vibrant, saturated yung color. And mas bright, less contrasty, but very bright. At meron siyang monochrome. Black and white. Yan lang apat. Ayun. Which are considered professional filters. Now, syempre, hindi ko na-cover yung kanyang performance and display. Display mo na tayo. Sa display niya, meron daw siyang Huawei X True Display. This is a much more improved quad curve display. Meron siyang 2844 by 1260 high resolution, up to 2,500 nits of peak brightness, 1 to 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate. Meron na rin siyang HDR, just not sure kung Dolby Vision. And of course, we played some videos here sa YouTube, 4K 60 FPS, at yun nga, meron siyang HDR capability. Now, since high-res yung display, very vibrant, this is an LTPO AMOLED display. Now, with this kind of display, masarap pumanood ng mga movies dito. And of course, playing games as well is just such a joy. Talagang sagad po yung mga content na makikita mo dito. Very sagad. Halos wala pong bezel sa side. Also, ang taas ng brightness ng display. Very useful for taking photos sa labas. Kasi yung mga viewfinder ng mga tunay na camera ay medyo dim sa labas. Ito naman, they truly care about the photographer in you. Para daw makuha yung tamang timpla sa Pro mode, tamang composition, you first need a clear vision with a clear display. Pero ito na, kamusta naman ang kanyang performance? Processor niya. Kasi naka-Snapdragon nga. Ito, diba? Ito na. Well, nakita nyo na kanina, yung glimpse ng performance sa camera app pa lang. Ang bilis, ang snappy. And even sa kahit saan dito sa pag-open ng apps, pag-scroll sa social media, napaka-smooth po ng experience. Pero sa Antutu benchmark, meron po siyang up to 900,000 points sa Antutu benchmark. This is the first time na nakita ko yung ganitong klase ng Antutu benchmark na hindi MediaTek at hindi Qualcomm processor. Okay, Mobile Legends, maganda ba siya? Well, so far, everything I see here is looking like a true flagship device. From the resolution pa lang, high-res po yung kanyang gameplay dito. May ultra na po siya. Tapos wala po siyang mistouch dito sa kanyang gilid kasi nga parang almost non-existent naman yung kanyang curve dito sa right side. Hindi siya sobrang curved like you see on the other curved devices. Ito parang sobrang slight lang. Tapos nagre-register naman lagi yung pindot dun sa pinakagilid. Now, aside from the all-new Kirin chipset, meron siyang all-new features included on this phone, like the EMUI 14.2. Meron siyang mga bagong themes, emojis, very colorful characters, all baked into this new software. At oo, meron siyang air gesture. Look at this. When you flick on the screen, just like that, pwede ka mag-scroll up, ayan, scroll down in thin air. Tapos pwede ka mag-screenshot just by closing your fist. Parang power, guys.
Okay.
Ba't ngayon di na gumagana? Papaya mo ako! Para ka may power. At meron siyang AI privacy view, which will automatically hide your notifications, yung mga very private ones, automatically. So yan si Huawei Pura 70 Pro. That is only the Pro version na. Meron pa siyang non-Pro version at meron pa siyang Ultra version. Pero ito na yung mga prices nila. Si Pura 70 non-Pro version ay 47,999 pesos, 12,256. Tapos ito namang Pura 70 Pro ko na nireview ko ngayon ay only 59,999 pesos, 12,512 na to. And guys, yung kanyang pinakamagandang variant, si Pura 70 Ultra, ay 79,999 pesos only. This one is 16,512. Pero to if you order this from May 17 to May 30, meron siyang pre-order na freebie, which is DJI Osmo Mobile 6 worth 7,999 pesos. Plus may pang free Buds Pro 2 worth 9,999 pesos. Now for most people, medyo pricey talaga yung Ultra version. Actually, most flagships, si S24 Ultra, iPhone, nasa ganyang presyohan na. Making the Pro version a much more desirable variant to get. Kasi nga 60k lang guys, or 59,999 pesos. Hindi ko pa sure kung ano yung image quality ng non-Pro version, pero this one, I'm really confident that this truly changed the game kung meron kang Huawei P60 Pro Pero na-excite ako sa Ultra kasi the Ultra has a much bigger sensor and has much more advanced features at mas premium pa yon. Pero kung may pera ka lang talaga, mag-Ultra ka na. Kung nagustuhan mo, ang nakita mo dito. Di ko lang sure kung ilang percentage yung kinaganda ng camera ni Ultra over the Pro version, pero nasa iyo na yan. Nakita mo na si Pro version. What do you think? Are you gonna buy one if you have a Huawei P60 Pro? Let me know guys in the comments below. But if you wanna see a Pura 70 Ultra video, let me know. Mag-review tayo niyan in the near future kasi nga gusto ko ng the best of the best. Of course, subscribe ka lang, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my great content. And you're watching Unbox Diaries. Ooh.